Did you know that you can grow up to 1,000 pounds of food in just a small urban backyard? That's right. With the right techniques, your tiny patch of land can produce a whole lot of fresh veggies and herbs. Welcome back, folks. Today, we're diving into the world of urban backyard farming. It's an awesome way for city dwellers to get their hands dirty and grow their own food sustainably, right in their own backyards. Whether you have a balcony or a small yard, urban farming makes it possible to enjoy fresh produce without the need for a sprawling garden. Let's explore how a couple in the city transformed their little space into a thriving farm. Now, let's talk about the challenges a lot of urban gardeners face. First off, space is usually limited. Many city residents are dealing with tiny yards or even just a balcony, which can make it tough to grow anything, let alone a full garden. Then, there's the issue of soil quality. Urban soil can be poor, contaminated, or just plain non-existent if you're growing in containers. Plus, let's not forget about the weather. City buildings can block sunlight, and you may not always have access to ideal conditions for growing. These challenges can make it seem impossible to grow your own food, but don't worry, there are solutions. So, how did this couple tackle these challenges? One of the first things they did was embrace vertical gardening. By using wall-mounted planters and trellises, they turned their walls into productive growing spaces, allowing them to maximize every inch of their yard. They also got creative with container gardening. Using pots, barrels, and even repurposed materials, they filled their small space with a variety of plants. And let's not overlook soil amendments. They invested in quality soil and added compost to enrich it, giving their plants the nutrients they needed to thrive. By combining these methods, they were able to create a lush garden that not only looked great but also produced an abundance of food. The moment that really stood out was when they reaped the rewards of their hard work. One sunny afternoon, they walked into their backyard and were blown away by the sight of their thriving garden. The vegetables were bursting with color and size: tomatoes, peppers, and leafy greens everywhere. They couldn't believe how much they had harvested from such a small space. It was a true testament to their efforts and creativity. So, to wrap it up, this couple transformed their urban backyard into a flourishing farm through a mix of vertical gardening, container gardening, and soil amendments. They showed us that with some ingenuity and dedication, anyone can grow their own food, even in the heart of the city. And the benefits? Fresh produce, a deeper connection to nature, and the satisfaction of knowing exactly where your food comes from. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you tried your hand at urban gardening? What tips do you have for growing in small spaces? Drop your experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more awesome urban farming tips. Happy gardening, everyone!